doesn't just fall on its own. You know what to do. Don't do it too close to the TV. You should probably already know that anyways. Um, yeah, I don't plan on like making a livable income off of like streaming and YouTube. I plan on having it being like extra income if it gets to that point. I'm just enjoying myself talking to y'all. I really am just speaking out loud, but there are people watching. But it's streaming, baby. Yes, I already answered that when you asked me the first two times. Yeah. Go watch your show, please, or go play with toys, or go read a book or something. Thank you. Train of thought lost. But yeah, cause I'm going to school for a reason, and I plan on having my school stuff be or this when I'm going to school for it being my main source of income. And if I make money off of doing the shit, then I make money doing the shit. Or side hustles, multiples avenues of wealth.
It's clear. IRL streaming has completely taken over. To understand how we got here, we need to go back. The first real explosion of IRL content came in 2017 with Ice Poseidon. Ice didn't play games. He turned his life into content. He pioneered real-life streaming, where the goal wasn't to entertain with skill or gameplay, but to create chaos in the real world.
Yo, what are you doing, bro? Yo, dude, what the f are you doing, dog? What the f?
Ice Poseidon's streams were completely unfiltered. He would roam around different cities, interact with random people, and create viral moments at a pure spontaneity.
Hi.
I'm getting about 30 calls about you on my phone, and I'm a gangster. So you better leave here right now before there's trouble for yourself. You understand that? You're with the mob over here. You better leave now.
But the reason his streams were so gripping, they were unpredictable. There were no scripts, just raw. They were unpredictable. There were
They had guns and a gang of people show up when it turned off. Dude said he had murder charges, so we booked it and luckily didn't catch it.
no scripts, just raw, unscripted chaos. But that chaos eventually caught up to him. And then, in April 2017, everything changed.
Exclusive breaking news update.
And Personality says he was target of prank threat at Sky Harbor. Twitch fan does Twitch streamer who got swatted on a plane already is a double-edged sword. That's why you don't tell people your exact location. And I learned my lesson. And now you guys can only figure out afterwards where I'm going. Please draw lines on YouTubers. There are extraordinary possible enemies.
In that case of a threat against a plane at Sky Harbor.
Yeah, we just talked with the people who were taken off the plane. To recap, police say somebody called in a threat against the plane, which flew from Los Angeles to Phoenix tonight. New right now, an online personality, somebody who streams video online, says it was a bomb threat and it was a prank. He says he was the target.
After a notorious swatting incident at an airport, Ice Poseidon was permanently banned from Twitch. This sent shockwaves through the streaming world. His brand of IRL content, the kind that thrived on public chaos, suddenly became radioactive. Twitch cracked down, and for a while, nobody dared to do what he did. IRL streaming didn't die, but it lost its most controversial figure and left a massive gap. Now, for a while, IRL streaming took a back seat, but then a new kind of real-life content started to emerge. One that wasn't about public chaos, but about personal lives. Enter RiceGum. RiceGum streams weren't about running around cities or causing public disturbances.
Message from Mom. Please make sure your waxing goes well. I can't wait to rub my heart all over your tight little hole, baby boy.
Instead, he pioneered a new kind of IRL content. Desktop streaming that felt personal, but was still larger than life. He brought girls on stream, flexed his lifestyle and made his chat feel like they were living vicariously through him. This was the first step towards a new streaming meta. Instead of watching a game, viewers watched the streamer's life. And then, in 2020, that meta was pushed to the next level. If Ricegum opened the door, Aiden Ross walked right through it and took over the entire house. Aiden's rise was fast.
House going on because keep playing your life. And Ross, 285.7 thousand followers. Followers 13,000.
And it was fueled by one thing: personality-driven content. He wasn't just streaming, he was creating moments.
Okay, so um, let's just say I specifically started the outside IRL. Outside, and then desktop, or let's just say at home stream. Um, let's say like Rice Gum. I remember I recognized Rice Gum's name because my brother used to watch him. And then Aiden. Dang. Right.
Is LeBron?
So Rice Gum was first, and then like 2020, Aiden kind of blew up.
He said, "Is this LeBron?"
Aiden was one of the first to make e-dates a huge thing. Streams where random contestants would compete for a girl's attention. It was simple, but it was genius. Suddenly, his chat wasn't just watching to see 2K with Bronny, they were watching for him. And then he took it further. By bringing celebrities onto his streams, Aiden blurred the line between streaming and mainstream entertainment. He wasn't just playing games anymore, he was hosting the internet's version of a late night show.
Hey, I see a motherfucker smiling. 20,000 damn bitches on the island. 20,000 damn bitches going private.
That's dope.
I got the strap, 21 gats. Feel like I'm savage. 21 bitches and none of them average. I'm gonna fuck me tonight, me a bad bitch. I don't give a fuck about niggas. I don't give a fuck about.
And it worked. His numbers skyrocketed, and suddenly, Twitch's front page wasn't dominated by gamers, it was dominated.
Technology. You're lucky that you're able to watch over my shoulder. Go play with your toys, go read a book, go draw a picture, go watch the show.
By personalities. And at this point, the shift was undeniable. IRL wasn't just a niche, it was the meta. With IRL content dominating, the question remains, where does that leave gaming? Back in the day, Twitch and YouTube were built on gameplay.
I mean, they're still gamers. There's still people who genuinely like IRL is not their thing, and they legit like watching gaming. It's not like, ooh, everyone's going to watch this or everyone's going to watch that. Just like how there's people who are still watching regular television, broadcasting television. You know, there's a little bit of everything for everyone.
Now, just chatting is the most popular category by far. More and more streamers are ditching games in favor of lifestyle content, collaborations, and personality-driven streams. And now,
Land of the awake. See, now he's awake. The whole entire time, pretty much since Marcel left, Sasha's like, is fast awake yet? Like, he just went to bed, sir. He just went to sleep. Is Fats up yet? Hi, big boy. Fats is just happy to just be awake and be able to play again.
Two different timelines.
Sir, are we eating it or are we playing in it? Because we're making a mess. Okay, well, can we figure out how to do it without making a mess? Or if we do make a mess, can we clean it up? Can you help your brother grab a bowl or a plate or whatever? Actually, no, never mind. I got one. Hey, baby. You want some cornflakes? I can pour it in a bowl for you. I don't know if you're gonna like it, because they don't taste like nothing. They're only kind of sort of sweet. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. It's not his bowl, so I don't want him to get in the habit of pouring stuff in other people's stuff. So you don't want it? So you don't want it? Yeah, but you're not gonna eat it. So you're not gonna eat it. That's why if you don't want it, if you're not gonna eat it, then I'm not gonna have you like make a mess of it. So if you're not gonna eat it, I'm just gonna eat it. All right? Okay. Did you pour some in here that was gross? Did you pour some in here that was gross? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was just making sure you didn't. Yeah, that's the point. You remember I told you I wanted it to. I wanted the ice to melt slow, and the point is, I wanted the ice to melt. So
Now, streaming has become more mainstream than ever. More streamers are ditching games in favor of lifestyle content, collaborations, and personality-driven streams. And now, streaming has become more mainstream than ever. Creators like Kaisen Nat are getting invited to the Grammys and signing deals with brands like Nike. IShowSpeed is traveling the world, meeting presidents of countries, and making headlines far beyond Twitch or YouTube. IRL streaming has pushed online entertainers into mainstream culture, something that gaming content rarely achieved outside of esports. But with this level of exposure, streaming has evolved from being about skill to being about influence. And for traditional gamers, that shift has been hard to compete with. In recent years, the only person to truly break out while staying strictly focused on gaming is Queso.
They have little kids?
His relentless dedication to gameplay over personality is rare in an era where being a creator means being an entertainer first. His success has proved that gaming still has a place in streaming, but it's becoming the exception, not the rule. And while gaming will never fully die on these platforms, it's no longer the main event. Streamers today are entertainers first, gamers second.
I bet.
Whether that's a good or bad thing depends on who you ask. But one thing's for sure, streaming has changed forever. What started as a way to share gameplay has evolved into something much bigger. Today, the biggest creators aren't the best gamers, they're the best personalities. And as long as people care more about the streamer than the stream itself, IRL content isn't going anywhere. So what do you think? Is this